Tamil Nadu. We've seen record rainfall. Heavy flooding has also, been continuing over the last 2 days. We now have IAF choppers and NDRF personnel which have been engaged in rescue and relief missions across the state. And Tamil Nadu government has also deployed its ministers to the southern districts to really help with all of these efforts. We have Jude joining us now with some updates on the flood situation. Jude, what are the areas which have actually been worst affected as well?
Well, before we get into those details, let's just give you an update as to how dire the situation is on the ground, really. So far, we're seeing the death toll across southern Tamil Nadu, that's 4 districts, remember, rise to 3 in the floods that have been going on for the last few days now. So 3 people have, unfortunately, succumbed to flooding across the districts of Tuticorin, Tenkasi, Tirunelveli and Kanyakumari. Even as we're seeing the deluge take over these districts, we are seeing both IAF and NDRF personnel join hands to conduct joint relief and rescue missions across these 4 districts. The IAF in particular has deployed choppers in Tuticorin and Tirunelveli in particular, which have suffered the brunt of the flooding over the last few days. Remember, this comes even as 800 rail passengers have been stranded in this railway station called Sri Vaikuntham, somewhere in southern Tamil Nadu near Tuticorin. A rescue mission for these 800 passengers, we're told, is also underway, even as 200 boats, we're told, have been deployed across various districts to conduct rescue and relief missions, across several neighborhoods that have remained cut off even as flood waters continue to hold their own. A good day and a half after flooding was first reported in these areas. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has held a review meeting from New Delhi, where he is in presently with ministers across the length and breadth of the state. Most of them, remember, have been deployed in these southern districts to take stock of the situation and help with rescue and relief missions. Now, interestingly enough, we're also hearing reports that DCW has temporarily suspended operations at its plant in Sahupuram near Tuticorin. But the good news is that the Kudankulam nuclear plant, a particularly sensitive establishment in these areas, we hear that there is no reported damage or risk to the establishment. A little earlier in the day, I caught up with Industries Minister T.R.B. Raja to get the government's take on just how dire the situation was and what they were doing to help on the ground. Let's listen into a slice of that conversation I had with them.
Most parts of the Thoothukudi and some parts of the Tirunelveli are badly hit. Tenkasi is coming back to normal already. Kanyakumari is a bit extra hit, a bit more hit than Tenkasi. But I do think certain parts of Tenkasi are also badly hit. But luckily for us, the Chief Minister has already, just before, even while it was raining, we moved all the ministers on all the offices to South TN, and all of them are there on the ground. The Honorable MP is also on the ground. There are industries in lots of, around Thoothukudi especially. Some of them have been affected by the flood, but nothing major, I'm told, yet. My team is already there. We are taking care of things here, and I also intend to go there very soon. By the SIPCOT MD is already there in Thoothukudi right now, and he's also gauging the situation. We have got a few calls, but nothing major, so nothing to worry. I think nothing too much. I think not much of an impact on major industries, at least.
All right, on that note, we'll slip into a short breather on Business Lunch, but